Okay, so the second assignment, the job application. After viewing Module 2 of the external online program via table or online, you are to complete a job application for an advertised youth work position relevant to your level of expertise and experience. You should aim for a position that is realistic but challenging. Your application should include a resume, a cover letter, and a detailed response to the application criteria. All you do is you go into somewhere like seek.com and you look for a youth work position. Now, you take that information, you take that application, and then we're doing an assignment based on that job. Now, you're not actually applying for the job if you don't want to. You're just using a real youth work job that's going around that you may be interested in, but for whatever reason you can't apply for it. But you're using that job to be able to give a structure for this assignment. So you'll go to you go to seek.com, you find a job that's like a youth work residential support worker, and then on there it will ask for your resume, it will ask for your cover letter, and then it will give you a set of criteria that you need to write to. So it will say things like an ability to work with at-risk young people, and then you need to write to that. Now, I've written not more than 1,500 words, and this assignment doesn't require you to have any references. So all you're doing is putting a resume together, putting a cover letter together, which I'll talk you through how to do in Module 2. And then in Part 3, you're just speaking to your experience. Please watch Module 2 before you do this assignment. When I say not more than 1,500 words, just achieve the task and don't go over 1,500 words. Be aware that table guidelines say that you can't actually go over the word count. You actually can't go under. So when I ask for 1,500 words, you have to hit 1,500 words, except in the case where it says no more than 1,500 words, which is what I've done here. So when you're reading assignment questions, make sure that you read the word count correctly. So if it says your assignment is 1,500 words, make sure you don't go under. If it says no more than 1,500 words, then make sure you don't go over. Okay, and then your final assignment is a support and referral project. Students will engage with a specific case study that presents a young person with complex needs, barriers, developmental opportunities and strengths. Your project will focus on identifying the specific services available from the youth sector which have relevance to enabling the young person to move forward. Your project should address the following criteria, and then I'll list the criteria. So what you're basically doing there is that I'll give you a template that you need to fill out. I'll give you a case study that you need to work from. All you're doing is taking a case study with a young person they'll have complex needs. Say for example, a young person's 15, has no identification, needs to get Centrelink, and is quite active sexually, wants to know about where they can find other same-sex attracted young people, just that kind of stuff. It'll be complex, and you would have, after visiting your youth services, met a range of different services that provide support. Read the case study, do an analysis of it, fill in my template. Really, really simple. But you need to have an understanding of the youth sector, and you'll need to be doing research to be able to support that assignment. You need to do more research. You might have visited 12 services and none of them will tell you how to find identification for a young person if they don't have a birth certificate. There is a service out there. How do you find out that information? You ring up a service and you go, I am working with a young person, or I'm a student at Table Adelaide and I need to know how to find identification for a young person that doesn't have a birth certificate, and they might pass you on to someone or they'll just tell you how. It's that stuff. So really, really simple. And then so in here I'll provide the template, and then I'll also provide a link. So if you've got any questions, you can write your questions to assignments online forums, so other people can read your questions too, rather than everybody sending me emails. Because if I've missed something, normally it's like, it's my fault, and then so I get 15 emails from students all asking the same question. I have to respond individually. But what you do, just put your question on the online forum, then everybody can just read that one thing and how I've corrected it. That's your subject outline. I hope it makes sense to you. If you've got any questions, then put them in the online forum.